Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about our first one TV spot for Marvel Studios' Moon Knight and the new trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. These two were both released during the Super Bowl. So firstly we're going to be talking about Moon Knight because there's nothing much to cover. It's 30 seconds of new footage, just splices of new footage here and there. George, what were your thoughts on this 30-second TV spot for Moon Knight?
I think it was really cool to see. Nice to see some more content for it. Really cool to see the God Dude.
Yeah, I know who you're referring to,
Yeah,
Khonshu, the moon god.
yeah, yeah.
Moon Knight sort of angel devil sort of character that's behind him. Yeah, I will say the show is kind of facing a bit of controversy at the moment. I found it kind of coincidental they released a new TV spot while this news company released a new look from Moon Knight, where Moon Knight, and he has like suit, he has these batons, and he has a mask, and that was the Mr. Knight persona. Or at least that's something new in Moon Knight comics that I know been more of a recent sort of take on the character, and I know that's been sparking a lot of controversy for the show. But from what I've gathered, the reason why this version of the character that they're doing for the show has sparked controversy. This is a character when he's at a fully realized sort of point in his journey or during his character arc. So for them to quickly jump the gun on the fact that they're gonna do this version of the character of Mr. Knight this early into the series is what's kind of turning heads, or at least making fans question, is this who he'll be later on, however many movies or series they'll do of Moon Knight, will eventually become that Mr. Knight character. I don't know, but to me, so far this series looks cool. I like the action, at least the snippets of action. I love the fact when he jumps into a frame, when he's up, his cape does a little like moon shape, which is also like referencing the Moon Knight imagery, which is very classic of Moon Knight, where his cape does form a crescent, which I thought was really dope as well. The shot I like was when that little moon batarang or whatever the hell it is, it's up in the air, it comes back to him, it does that quick turn. I was like, damn, that's kind of badass. I really like that. That was dope.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that was cool.
Switching from supernatural to the mystical, more so multiverse full of madness, should we say? The new trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Let me correct myself. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer just released, and I thought they wouldn't release this trailer because considering how far back they've pushed the new MCU movies again for like however many times now, like I wasn't expecting a trailer this soon, but hey, they delivered on this one, and I mean, wow, this trailer had a lot. I mean, even from 3 days ago, throughout these 3 days, people are still coding, deciphering, analyzing, zooming in and out, brightening the image, whatever you name it, whatever form of analysis is still happening till this very day with this very trailer. So, George, what are your thoughts on the new trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's really cool that we get to see Sam Raimi's directing. Really cool to see his style kind of shown in this trailer. Enjoying some of the shots and stuff. Really hyped for it, it looks really good. The action, we could see everything. Really cool.
My thoughts are okay. I love this trailer more because I remember the first trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Watching that like after Spider-Man No Way Home ended and everything, and I'm just sitting there thinking, what the hell did I just watch? Because it felt like everything just went by like that. Like it went by so quickly. Where I was like, I couldn't decipher a single bloody thing, even the slight piece of what I think the plot could have been, who is there, who could show up, what's happening, what is not happening, what is fake, what's real, what not. I just didn't even know what I was looking at because I was like, they're giving you like the surface level. They're not really giving you what's beneath it, you know? Damn, this trailer. I mean, wow. This trailer, I mean, is going to show you, I think it's going to show you how crazy this movie gets. This is what you can expect from Multiverse of Madness. One, it's very colorful. I kind of like the fact that it actually kind of pops, because I feel like past MCU movies, they don't never really have a very popping kind of aesthetic, or at least it's very gray, or they use like some filter. But this one, I like the fact that you can see everything. Like there's no filter over the shots or anything like that. This is straight up like pure color. This movie, I think it's gonna be crazy because there's so many rumors around this movie, so many supposed leaks of who could show up, who can be in here. If anything else, this movie literally confirmed. Okay, if that cameo from Professor X, played by Patrick Stewart himself, does not give you a sense of what this movie is going to be, then, I mean, at this point, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I am buckled in, because, boy, the multiverse shenanigans are about to kick in, because there's like, so many Doctor Strange variants. There's even another Wanda in the mix, who seems to be maybe even more evil than our current Wanda, because I don't know why, but I geeked out so much when she had that blood across her face, and I was like, yo, they're actually showing blood. Like, this has never been shown before. Because I feel like whenever our heroes or our team of heroes have like a few cuts and bruises here and there, but this is like pure blood. Like, this is blood, like, across her face. And I'm like, damn. Maybe Sam Raimi isn't taking this too far into an R-rated level, but you're at least taking it to an acceptable level where it's not treading the line of being overly gory or something like that, but just something very sinister or like a very horror-like feel, which I like. But dude, there's like so many theories that have sprung out of this. Like, there's even a Captain Marvel variant of sorts that going up against Wanda, and I think that's insane to me. Like, I don't know why, but that's so cool that this movie is just going off the chain. Like, we see not Shumagorath creature, which apparently it's not being called Shumagorath, it's like a different version where it's called Gargantos or something like that, apparently revealed in like merchandising. What did you think of like the possible, like, what did the thing, everybody, the whole talk of the town was the fact that the voice we clearly hear when Doctor Strange enters this whatever citadel, whatever federal thing, whatever institution he's in, he's being escorted by Ultron bots, which we haven't seen in quite a while. The moment he enters this room, there's a group of people sitting above him. The moment you hear this voice, it's Patrick Stewart. So I wanted to get like your thoughts, because that's been the talk of the town. The amount of cameos we can get in this movie is pretty much endless. So what are your thoughts on that?
Really excited to see what they're going to do. You know, there's so much they can do with everything. I'm just hyped, really. What can they do? You know, they could literally bring anyone in they want.
There's also like TV. There's also a TV spot that we did during the Super Bowl where there's a few more additional footage. Oh, there's like so many Doctor Strange variants in this. There's like this Defender Strange who has like this ponytail and whatnot, and he has like the more red and black look of Doctor Strange from the comics. We have our regular Strange, of course. The evil Doctor Strange, they in terms of the subtitles that's being dubbed here, is the Sinister Strange, the more evil one with the evil. What's the house? What's Doctor Strange's house again? The
Sanctum Sanctorum.
That Doctor Strange there. That's apparently dubbed as the Sinister Strange, which I don't know what that's about, but that sounds cool. I don't know what it is, but the last shot of Doctor Strange doing some demonic type shit. I mean, that was insane. I was like, whoa, like that's kind of cool. The imagery in this trailer, but I mean, there's a lot of imagery in the trailer that's just freaking nuts to me. Like, oh my god, the colors and everything is just insane. The multiverse traveling looks to be awesome. Like, they're using the America Chavez character, that girl with the jacket and everything. She's supposed to be a character whose powers are based in like multiversal travel and punching gateways into other universes. And the thing I'm really fascinated by is the way they're doing the Illuminati in this trailer, at least from what we've seen a little bit. So the Illuminati in Marvel Comics is a group of the smartest superheroes, like Iron Man, who comes from the Avengers, Professor X, who's a representative of the X-Men, Black Panther, Black Bolt, who's a representative of the Inhumans, there's Namor, the Submariner, and there's Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. Those are the Marvel's smartest people that come together during these world-ending situations, and they plan how can we stop the situation. The reason why in the comic books why Hulk became Gladiator Hulk, if you know him, like the Gladiator Hulk from like Thor Ragnarok, almost, to give you guys a reference. In the comics, the reason why he was even sent out to space in the first place was because the Illuminati deemed him a threat, and so they pretty much just told him, hey, why not we just shoot him out into space? He can never be on Earth anymore, and he can never cause more destruction. What they're doing here, which I think is very innovative, is that they're making this Illuminati a multiverse group of people, where it's a group of people across the multiverse. It's almost like a different version of the TVA, which I think is really interesting. And the MCU really can't do a Illuminati group now because Tony Stark's dead. The MCU hasn't really introduced their version of Professor X or Reed Richards. So, you know, it kind of makes it a bit hard to do that kind of stuff. So I like the fact they're using the multiverse concept. I don't even know who could show up, like who could be the multiverse, like the multiverse version of the Illuminati. Some people say could a variant of Reed Richards show up, who's been played by the guy from like the early 2000s X-Men movies, or better yet, you could see an early version of Mr. Fantastic played by John Krasinski. Since wasn't it like news last month that John Krasinski was rumored to be in Multiverse of Madness playing a version of Mr. Fantastic? So I mean, hey, if it happens here, then I won't be surprised. I'm praying to God right now, like if this actor is not in this movie, I'm praying I'm praying to the gods right now. I want a variant of Iron Man played by Tom Cruise, and I want Tom Cruise to play Superior Iron Man because it would be so insane. Because I think that version of Iron Man is so cool. Like if they do that in live action, I think brains are just gonna explode. My brain will explode if we actually see Tom Cruise in an Iron Man suit. Like just imagine that. Like a more evil, like just pretty much a more douchebag billionaire playboy. That's what Superior Iron Man is. What did you think of like that whole multiversal Illuminati where it's these different people across different multiverses who in this scene they seem to be capturing Doctor Strange and trialing him to like kind of question what's he doing?
I think it's a really cool concept. It'd be really cool to see how it all folds out, and I'm hyped for. But when's it come out? Is it March that it comes out?
I think no, it's they delayed it for May again.
Oh, did it get delayed? 'Cause I could have sworn it was March.
Yeah, it was March, but then I think like sometime last year they shifted the Marvel movies again. And they just changed the order of movie releases again. So yeah, so they're coming out further away from now.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a cameo you would like to see in this movie?
See, I think Tom Cruise would be awesome. I'm mixed about Tom Cruise because I'd like to see Tom Cruise, but also wouldn't like to see Tom Cruise. I think that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and No Way Home was great cameos because we love the characters already. I think bringing in someone like Tom Cruise as a cameo who's never played the character before, like, it could be interesting.
Because he was supposed to play Iron Man. Well,
Yeah.
He was initially casted as Iron Man early on, before Robert Downey Jr. actually did kind of take it. So I would actually like to see it. How would Tom Cruise have played Iron Man? Like, what would he have done? Like, that sort of situation. Even the Doctor Strange poster itself, the new poster they released it, even that has little tidbits of Easter eggs. Some people say, I'm just gonna say it could be a possibility. Some people say they see Deadpool in one of the fragmented glasses. There's a symbol for Captain Marvel, which could be for the Captain Marvel variant we see going up against Wanda, but one of the fragmented glasses has a Captain America shield on it, but it's actually not Captain America's shield, it's the Union Jack on it, which is, in my opinion, I think confirming that we are going to get a live action debut of Captain Carter in this movie, some shape or form. You don't just simply put Captain Carter's shield in a poster, or at least hint at her presence if you put her on the poster, if you put her shield on the poster and not expect us to think that she will actually show up. Because I think that's one of the things What If kind of prepared us for, is one, like, think about all the possibilities of what could have been, but to also warm us up for when we see those versions of the character as well in live action. Like, I think it's really cool that there are possible sort of threads that are linking back to What If and that are making a live action debut here. Like the possibility of Captain Carter showing up, I think is pretty cool as well. For me, if she shows up, it further solidifies the fact that What If is canon to the Marvel Universe. So I think that's pretty cool. Anything else you want to add on?
Nothing really I want to add on, you know? Just, I agree with everything you're saying, you know? Very cool to see all these people in our trailer and everything. Great to see Professor X, you know? I'm really keen to see what's going to happen there. You know, Evil Wanda and everything.
I have a theory. I feel like Professor X is gonna bite the dust again because from what we're seeing, that evil Wanda seems to be wreaking havoc in the Illuminati headquarters of sorts from what footage has been gathered. And to further solidify this, even before the trailer dropped, there has been like this concept art around the internet where it's like this kind of 3D rendering of Doctor Strange being captured by Ultron bots and Professor X also being in the concept art. Like, Professor X also is in that scene. And there's also concept art of Professor X also fighting Wanda, who wears similar clothing to like we see in her in the trailer, where it's like that very weathered kind of look with the long pant, with the very long sleeves and everything like that. So I'm thinking, the moment you go up against Scarlet Witch, you're done. I'm just saying that right now because I feel like there's no other way to say this, but Wanda has to be the villain in this one. Beating around the bush.
No way, like, who else is going to be, yeah.
Because I feel like the thing they were doing with the first trailer is they were really trying to misdirect you with the fact that Wanda isn't the villain because of the quote unquote evil Doctor Strange that is showing up. But I think that evil Doctor Strange is a misdirect, and he's gonna be like, listen, you might think I'm the villain, but actually Wanda is the real villain behind everything. So I anticipate that because I feel like if there's anything WandaVision kind of prepared us for, it was the fact that Wanda is kind of mentally ill.
Yeah, kind of.
She enslaved a town for her own sake and to be reunited with her loved one. So for the people to kind of regain consciousness and be like, hey, look at what you did, it's kind of traumatic for her because she didn't intend on doing it for everyone, right? It was just only for her sake. I don't know how they're going to stop Wanda. I mean, from what they've hinted at, WandaVision and whatever this movie plans on doing, it's really setting up the fact that she's super powerful. So I don't know how you can combat that. I don't know how Doctor Strange and Wong are going to even try and combat Wanda because she seems to be off the chain with her power level, man. I think that about wraps it up. We talked about the new, at least little bits of Moon Knight that they've given us footage for, but obviously the main talk of the town really was the new Multiverse of Madness trailer and what that is hinting at, or at least giving us a taste, an appetizer of sorts towards what we'll see when the movie releases. I'm excited. I'm glad that, you know, Moon Knight's around the corner. I'm excited to see that. That series looks like it's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah.
And especially Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness looks like it's gonna go above and beyond. It's gonna go into new territory that we've only just scratched the surface of. So yeah. So as always, thank you guys for supporting our videos. We know we take quite a while to record these, but we're all busy as well. But we are glad that you guys also take time out of your day to just watch us talk about all this nerdy goodness that we all love to talk about as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, as that helps with the growth of our channel. Share this with your friends, as this will help stimulate the growth here on our channel. And tune in until then, everybody. Take care, have a great day, and see you in the next video.